It's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Reverend Sreya Zekas.
That's correct.
Got it.
Correct.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
And you're going to talk to me about something called brain harmonics.
Brain harmonics, you betcha.
Tell me about it.
This is neurotherapy.
Okay.
How would you like to be all that you can be without joining the Army?
You got me.
Okay. For 25 years, I've been a neurotherapist, which is brain training for the brain to operate within a certain frequency range for better quality of life.
Okay.
Okay? I have a little story. I was deaf and severely hearing impaired for 40 years. Mm-hmm. And doing neurotherapy, which this is exactly why I got into it, I got my full hearing back, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Right? Is that amazing? My brain taught my ears how to hear again.
You know, I'll let you know a little secret.
Okay.
I retired as a doctor of chiropractic in 1993.
Oh, wow.
What we knew about the brain at that time was very limited.
Yes.
With the advent of the functional MRI and so many other different things going on,
yes.
we've learned, neuroplasticity. There's, we didn't believe that brain cells would replenish themselves,
Yes.
and on and on and on. But it does, and it's amazing, and they're finding out even more. So brain harmonics. Tell me how this works and all, because this is exciting science.
Right. With neurotherapy,
Mm-hmm.
we train the brain to operate to a normative frequency pattern. That is so fabulous. I mean, obviously, going from being deaf
Right.
to fully hearing, you may notice cute little twang in my voice. That's from the land of the deaf.
Oh, there
right?
you go. Yeah.
That's like going to the moon and back, which, by the way, we know more about the moon, Steve, than we do about the human brain.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
But we're learning more.
That's right. What I do now, back then I had access to 7 brainwave frequencies, maybe 9 at the most if you consider ultra high, ultra low. I know your audience knows this, theta, gamma, delta, beta.
Right.
Right? Okay, we've all heard that. Using this technology of brain harmonics, I have access to over 50,000 brainwave frequencies.
Really?
Which, what that means is we have high specificity. We can go right to the brain trauma. Boom, right there. And what we do is we turn these 50,000 brainwave frequencies into a tone. Maybe it's a gong, maybe it's a human voice, maybe it's wind in the trees. But there is a tone involved when you're listening to your brain. So what you're really doing is you're listening to the music of your own thinking.
Okay, what kind of person would show up for this type of therapy?
Oh, gosh. Are you a pro golfer that wants to enhance your game?
Okay.
Are you a pro athlete or maybe a college student?
Right.
Right? But then there's also that other side. Now I have to say again, we're not here to diagnose.
Right.
But issues that have been helped, Tourette's, ADHD, panic attacks, sleep issues, weight issues.
Oh, don't look at me. PTSD.
Well, go ahead, look at me. Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah,
right?
we're working with veterans with PTSD now.
Very good.
Combat-oriented PTSD and abuse victims with PTSD, anxiety attacks, just the list.
We're here to help you balance and harmonize your brainwave patterns. So what it's like is you're going down that very busy freeway at rush hour,
Right.
and you go down the same freeway every time. Time to go to work, freeway.
Right.
Overcrowded, busy lanes, right? Then, what if you start taking the side streets?
Okay.
You have a calmer,
Right.
better access to the center of your being.
So, someone that first experiences, what do they experience when they first come in for something?
Well,
like this?
when you first come in, it would be an assessment.
Okay.
We take a look all over, globally, all over your brain. And my job is to find the busiest brainwave patterns.
Okay.
Because if we can calm down the busiest brainwave patterns, globally, the whole brain will begin to calm and act in its more inherent nature.
Very cool.
Yes.
That's neat.
And the front of your brain will talk to the back of your brain. The left side will talk to the right side. It just makes life easier. Have you ever taken a long trip and you get bugs and goop and all that stuff on the windshield?
Never happened.
Yeah, never happened. Right. And then you pull over, get gas. You clean the windshield. Isn't the trip more fun?
I've heard that rumor.
So it's kind of like a clean
It
windshield.
clears things out. For you.
Yeah, so it enhances the skills you already have, but it can calm you and put one into that witness position. In other words, if you have a trauma,
Right.
a traumatic issue come up, say someone cuts you off in traffic.
Oh, it never happens.
Never happens, right? You say, oh, look at that. Someone cut me off in traffic. Well, maybe they need to be there sooner than I do.
No, that's not exactly what I said.
No.
Yes, no, I hear what you're saying.
Instead of going
Yeah.
to outrageous rage and
Cool.
anger.
That's very
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Yes,
So
yeah.
how do I find you? I mean, how do I get a hold of you for this?
Well, right now I'm the visiting minister for the Center for Spiritual Living here in Fresno on Clinton
On
Street.
Clinton Street, yeah.
Yeah, come on down if you want to talk about the beloved and some
Yeah.
love. I know you'll be busy tomorrow, but so will I. Come on down and do that.
That's Clinton and what? What's across the street?
It's 723 West Clinton.
All right, it's a
Yeah.
good place to be, I got
It is. We're going to have fun tomorrow.
So do you have a web page or a Facebook page where someone can get a hold of you?
For Brain Harmonics,
Yes.
we're going to put it on the screen, but it is info@brainharmonics.com.
Uh-huh.
You can call us. See, we're in Monterey right now, but I would like to bring some of the equipment here. But people travel internationally to come see us. This is so fast and so magnificent. I don't want it to sound like magic, but it is. It's just magic.
What we're finding with the brain today really is magic.
It
from
is
what we
magic.
knew years ago, yes. It's
And
amazing.
then you're left with the issue, you're left with the question, who am I if I'm not who I thought I was?
There you go.
So who am I if I'm not deaf? Who am I if I'm not overweight?
Right.
Who am I if I'm not a victim?
Not identifying with the,
And that's where the Centers for Spiritual Living can help too.
Absolutely.
Shifting that thought. Change your brain waves. Love your life.
change your consciousness. There you go.
Love your life. That's
Shreya,
it.
Reverend Shreya, thank you for being on the show.
Oh, thank you
All right,
for the good
Brain
work.
Harmonics. Sounds like this is really interesting stuff. Centers for Spiritual Living, located on West Clinton in Fresno. Tomorrow, she'll be there. You could be there too.
It's about love.
There you go. We'll see you when we come back.